How the fuck are we, ladies and gentlemen? Jesus. It sounds quiet as fuck, but I know I'm just sick. Jesus, I can't hear shit. What the fuck? But anyway, I feel like shit, obviously. I gotta stop looking over there already. But, is this on the right setting? Like, what the fuck? This sounds weird as hell. It might just be the way I'm hearing it through the headphones. But it does sound fucking strange. We're not gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna look at if it's on the... It's on the right setting. So, it should be fine. I probably just hear weird. That's why I don't like being sick or my senses being fucked with, because everything's just weird. It's off kilter, you know what I'm saying? I feel better than I did yesterday, though. But I went back to work today. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I think it is. Well, I'm fucking tweaking myself out because I sound fucking weird. I've been hearing weird as shit just because I've been sick. It's like dampening my fucking sense of fucking hearing. It's weird. It's weird as fuck. It's a different reality. That's why I fucking don't like it. That's what we were talking about in the other ones. That, we don't know what the fuck reality is. I wasn't gonna do this shit. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm fucking tired. I was thinking this morning, I'm like, I'm gonna do a fucking podcast. But then, now sitting here, I'm fucking tired as shit. And I didn't want to do it, but I was listening to a lot of interesting shit today. And it put me in the podcasting kind of mindset. Alright, so we have to do one. It's just inevitable. You have to. I don't know what I'm talking about either. I had a few ideas. There was this idea I was thinking about. Oh yeah. I found out today that 0.5% of our brain is made out of plastic, which is insane. That's an insane number. Yeah, it's only 0.5%. But that means that 99.5% of our brain is brain tissue, what it's supposed to be. And 0.5% of that is plastic. What the fuck? That's how much plastic we're eating. It's insane. It doesn't even make any sense. But, what's crazy about that is if you keep slowly going in that direction, then over time, you get a human body that is 100% plastic, right? It's in our body, it's in our fucking brains, it's in everywhere. So you can't escape it. So that leaves one of two options. One, we accept it. Well, that starts with both options. We have to accept it first. But then, after that, you either change it to where we're not ingesting all this plastic anymore. Using glass and metal cups. Fucking look at how much plastic's everywhere. This is plastic. This is plastic. This is plastic. That's glass. The lid's plastic. Fucking plastic lid's there. Fucking, we have plastic everywhere. Plastic is literally everywhere, and that's why we eat it. We eat like a credit card worth of plastic every day. I don't know where I left my phone. Oh, it's over there. We don't need it. But then, so the first option, sorry, my brain's a little scattered today. Just bear with me. But I can't let you guys down and not do a podcast. Whoever you guys are, even if I'm just sitting here doing this by myself and nobody's listening, I like doing it, so I'm going to do it. So the one option is we fix our diet, get all these chemicals out of our food, we completely do a 180 on what we've been doing, and we fix our immune systems and our diet, and our body returns to its natural state. That's one option. I don't know if that's even possible anymore. Is it possible to get plastics out of the human body? I'm gonna ask Jet. I'm gonna ask Grok. Man, I felt fucking terrible yesterday. I barely slept, too. That's kind of why I'm quiet. I'm kind of tired, like tired. But I'm going to power through because I can't take a nap or else I won't sleep very well tonight. But I just felt like I was choking. My nose was clogged up. And then I just wake up. I'm like, Jesus. It's kind of funny. I don't know why that's funny to me, but it's funny. All right, we're asking Grok, is it possible to get microplastics out of the human body? Is it possible to get microplastics out of the human body? Let's find out. Based on current research and discussions found on X and other sources, natural elimination, some microplastics will naturally pass through the human body, primarily through stool. This indicates that the body does eliminate some portion of microplastic it encounters, as noted in various studies where microplastics have been analyzed in fecal matter. Detoxification challenges. There's a consensus particularly highlighted in posts on X suggesting that deliberately detoxifying or removing microplastics from the body isn't straightforward with current technology and understanding. A post by... Who the fuck is that? In summary, we're not reading all that bullshit. In summary, while the body naturally eliminates some microplastics, and there's ongoing research into reducing exposure and potentially removing them from the environment, there's currently no verified method to deliberately and effectively remove microplastics from the human body once they've been absorbed or ingested. Can you remove microplastics from the brain? We're only reading the summary on this one. Trust me. I don't want to fucking read all this bullshit either. Hurry up, water. Is it done yet? In summary, while the presence of microplastics in the brain is confirmed, there's currently no known method to remove them from brain tissue deliberately. Efforts are more focused on understanding the impact, reducing exposure, and preventing the further intake of microplastics into the human body. So no, we have no way of getting it out. So that leaves us with one option because we don't know how to get it out of our body yet. So if we keep going in this direction, the only other option is we go all in and we fucking ditch the carbon-based bodies and we fucking adopt a silicone or plastic-based body with a Neuralink type brain. And I was wondering about this at work, whether I haven't even taken my work boots off yet. I'm still going on, stomping around. Chance is gonna whoop my ass for wearing boots on the carpet. But I was wondering at work whether consciousness has to be figured out in a mind, in like a mental manner. Do we have to, like in a scientific human, okay, what am I trying to say? In a scientific manner that the human mind could understand, could we figure out what consciousness is as like something that we understand, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't understand it yet. And to me, it's kind of like a radio. Like, we're listening to the radio, you break the radio, the signal's still there, the radio is just broken. That's kind of how I look at the human body. So that leads me to wonder if... Hold on. I might have to sneeze too. If... Goddamn, being sick sucks. Fuck, what was I thinking about now? God damn it. Oh yeah, I remember. Sorry. So if you are able to... Okay, what I'm trying to say is, do you have to download consciousness and understand what consciousness is, obviously, to be able to do that? Or does something just become such a great receiver for consciousness that it absorbs more consciousness than something else, like us versus a chimp? Like, our brain is a greater receiver than a chimp brain would be. We have a bigger prefrontal cortex. It allows us to make better decisions and more calculated decisions that aren't necessarily limited to our biology. So I was wondering whether if we just built something like a Tesla bot, right? You put a Neuralink in there. Well, I guess a Neuralink attaches to the human brain. So, hold on. I had to sneeze. The mic's definitely working. I've deduced that by now. But, so, what I'm thinking now is maybe we build a human brain out of plastic. But will we need a human brain? Or do we just need the collective human intelligence, which is AI? See, this is the problem. How the fuck are you supposed to figure any of this shit out without seeing it? Because I was thinking, I guess I should finish my thought. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. I was thinking that if we just build like a Tesla bot and put AI in it, does that thing automatically become conscious? Not necessarily automatically, but is that its birth to where it is a conscious entity? Or is consciousness innate to a biological form? That's what I'm wondering. Do you have to be like a tree at least? Or do you have to be some kind of biological consciousness to receive it? And if that's the case, does that mean the universe is a biological consciousness? Let's ask Grok that. Let's see. I'm sorry if this is a dog-ass podcast. I'm sick. I'll do another one when I'm not sick. I just gotta get it out. I like doing them. Let's ask Grok. That's not what I wanted. Let's ask Grok. Is the universe a biological organism? The idea that the universe could be considered as a biological organism is a speculative and philosophical question rather than a scientific fact, but it has been explored in various theoretical, metaphorical contexts. The Gaia hypothesis. The hypothesis proposed by James Lovelock suggests that Earth itself functions like a self-regulating organism where the biosphere, atmosphere, oceans, and soil interact to maintain conditions suitable for life. While this isn't suggesting that the universe is an organism, it does frame Earth in a way that is analogous to a living organism. Cosmological natural selection, proposed by physicist Lee Smolin. This theory suggests that universes might reproduce through the formation of black holes, leading to a type of cosmic evolution akin to biological evolution. However, this is more about universes having traits passed on with variations not quite making them alive in a biological sense. The concept of a living universe. Some philosophical and metaphysical discussions consider the universe as a whole to exhibit properties that might resemble life or panpsychism, which means everything's conscious, where consciousness or lifelike qualities are fundamental and ubiquitous. What is the conclusion? Well, there are fascinating theories and philosophical ideas that draw parallels between the universe's behavior and living organisms or systems. The universe isn't considered a biological organism by mainstream science, but I don't care about that. These ideas often serve as metaphors or speculative frameworks to understand complexity and interconnectedness. Yeah. Grok can't give me the answer I'm looking for. These lights are fucking with me. I'm turning them off. I don't care if it's dark. Oh. God damn. Way too bright, dude. I think that I'm still sick from that other video I made of being sick, because I was drinking still then. So I don't think that I was giving my body the time it needed to recover. But now I'm 2 weeks sober, and I have no desire to go back. Not at all. Sometimes I have dreams about it, and it kind of scares me, because I'm like, did I drink? Did I fail? I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail in this mission, and I'm not gonna. I know I worry myself about it a little bit, but there's no reason to fail. There's no reason to drink alcohol. I think, like, I look at it as like an accident in the evolutionary history, that where it's like a leftover, it's like the appendix or something. It's a leftover thing that's not doing us very well, and we abuse it and use it as if it's helping us. I also started looking at it as it's basically a social steroid. Like, steroids enhance your performance in the gym. That's what you're doing with alcohol. So why? It doesn't seem to me right to try to lube yourself up in that manner if it's not there's no biological free lunch. It's not free. So you're going to have to deal with the effects, the regrets, all the negatives later on regardless. So it doesn't seem logical to me to be doing any of that. Like, why would you do that to yourself? And I'm asking this as a person that was doing it to myself. And I've thought about it, like, would I start drinking again? Perhaps, but not anytime soon. Like, I'm gonna need decades, probably. Just because it's so fun for me, and the fun outweighs everything else. Like, I was realizing that I could drink, go to the gym, drink, go to work. I could do anything after drinking. I could do anything hungover, really. And that's not the best way to be doing things, even if you can do it. Why the fuck would you do that to yourself? You're always in a deficit to where you always feel like shit. And that's what it's what we do with ourselves a lot. With food. With everything. Then I was wondering, because we're changing ourselves to plastic already, are we already flipping ourselves into the next generation, into like the next species, what we're supposed to be? Because if you look at human beings as a hunter-gatherer, we're not a hunter-gatherer anymore. So we're already completely different from that. Then you go back further. You go back to that time? Do you think our ancestors knew that starting agriculture and civilization would be the end of that lifestyle as they knew it? Because if they did and they saw what it was going to become, I don't think they would have came this far. But they did it out of necessity, and they did it to survive, really. And then we found ourselves in this spot. And I think that's what we're doing with all this other shit that we do. We're doing it out of necessity and to survive. And then eventually it'll lead to something else. Here, my lungs are wheezy. They don't like it. I don't know if I'm going to release this, to be honest. I listened to this guy named Paula Rizzulli. He lived his whole life in the Amazon. Well, he went there when he was like 17. And it makes me want to go there. Like, I've always wanted to go to the Amazon, but I was too scared before. But now I'm legitimately considering the idea of going to the Amazon jungle. And I want to. I want to soon. I just want to go on an expedition. Just trek through the rainforest with a guide. Obviously, I'm not going to do that shit by myself. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. But I feel like that would be some badass shit. Just take a week where you're just in the forest. Nothing else but that. I want to do that so bad. Because I spend an hour in there sometimes. I walk through the woods for an hour. I think me and Chance are going to go on a walk after he gets off, which is soon. But I want to spend a lot more time in there. Your senses get heightened. When you're in the woods, you start to hear more, see more. You just feel amazing out there. It's like we're depriving ourselves. We're lowering all of our senses down and dulling ourselves. And the alcohol helps us to do that. That's another reason I don't want to do it. Because it's... to me, it's poison. It's obviously poison, right? We all know this. It's just yet another thing that they're giving us. That they've educated us in it to an extent. But they don't educate us like as much as they probably should about literally like all the effects of alcohol on your body, on your mind, over time. What happens to it. Like, we need a full-scale layout at a young age of what this shit's gonna do to us. And I'm not saying not to try it, not to drink it, but I feel like if people were more educated and given access to healthier substances, we wouldn't use alcohol at all. I don't think we would. Maybe there'd be a few people, but it's just not. It's like the junk food they give us. It's like Doritos or fucking potato chips, any of that shit. It's literally like poison, and they give it to us because of it produces a lot of money. People get addicted to that shit. They love it. Then we do stupid things. So you spend more money eating or gambling or doing whatever the fuck you do drunk. Or you fucking hit somebody and you kill somebody. And then you go to prison. Then they're profiting off you in that manner. Alcohol just seems like seems misplaced. It looks like, to me, in a society that's ass backwards, with alcohol as our main substance, that should probably be the thing we're avoiding. Just because everything's fucking flipped on its ass. Nobody knows what's true. The government's fucking telling us this thing, and they're telling us this thing the next day. But they're saying that we can drink alcohol. This is the only substance we're allowed to use. Why are we trusting them on that? Out of everything. Out of the fucking... We don't trust them on healthcare. We don't trust them on military. We don't trust them on anything. And here we are trusting them on giving us alcohol. And sure, it can be fun. It's really fun. But at what point does the fun outweigh your development and your improvement? If that makes any sense. Because the way I was going, yeah, I was having fucking hella fun. I was having a good ass time. But why the fuck would you let fun outweigh self-improvement and I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Why would you prioritize fun? This is what I don't understand. All these motherfuckers in my grade and above, lower, wherever the fuck you are, however old you are, we drink after a hard day of work. We fucking drink, and then we fucking, on the weekends we drink. How is this working hard? This doesn't make sense to me. I thought I was working hard too. But if you're fucking boozing it all away, you're not working. You're being lazy. Because all that fucking stress, all that hard work you've been putting in, all that money you made, it's all going to this bullshit. Just because I worked the week and No, I have to deserve something on the weekend. No, you don't. No, you don't. You gotta schedule like little vacations in your fucking days. Every day. Like, oh, sit here, meditate 15 minutes. Oh, go to the gym for an hour. Take a shower. Fucking 10, 15 minutes there. That's what Goggins talks about. All these little breaks in here are what's gonna help you. It's not spending the money. It's not drinking. It's not doing any of that stupid ass shit that we do. And I'm saying this as a person that does it myself. That's why I'm saying it. Because I'm slowly realizing this. This is the most crucial moment of our fucking lives. Our 20s. It's going to be, our body's at its best. Our mind's at its best. We have the most energy we're ever going to have. Why do we waste it away? We put all this energy into stupid shit like drinking. Or fucking doing other stupid shit. Fucking hookup culture's another one. But then, we're not stacking our chips and we're not fucking teaching ourselves valuable skills. We're not doing any of this shit. And I realized on that week off that I was off. I was fishing and shit. I was just chilling. I was going to the gym and stuff, but other than that, I was just chilling. It was a pretty good week, but I didn't drink also, which is pretty awesome. And I know it's only been 2 weeks, but that week was the proof to me that I know I can do it. I know I won't need to touch a drop of alcohol. Maybe ever again. Because I don't need to. Because before, if I had a week off, I'd be drinking all fucking week. I'd be like, I have all this free time. I don't have to go to work. Let's just fucking party it away. And I didn't realize I could get ahead. I could do other things. I could read. I could learn things. Like I learned how to fucking fillet a fish, kinda. I didn't do it very well, but I did it. You could do so many other things. And here you are, wasting it away. Our 20s, dude. 20s, 30s, and 40s are probably going to be the best years of our lives. It's 30 years. It starts at 20 and 50. When you hit 50, that's when shit starts to fall apart and shit starts to break. And these first... This is my fucking thought, alright? In our 20s, rather than partying it away, being stupid, fucking getting ourselves into trouble that we don't need to be in, we could be fucking teaching ourselves skills, knowledge, financial wealth, or financial knowledge. Like, teach yourself how to save money, how to budget money, how to fucking do all this shit in your 20s. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn all this shit now. There's no fucking time for later. We don't have time for later. Because then you're going to have to learn it. The longer you push this shit off, say you fucking party your whole 20s away. That means from 30 to 40, you have to figure this shit out. And who knows if you're even going to figure it out then? And this is like the most neuroplastic. Our brain's not even developed yet. So this is the best time to be filling our brain with all these useful skills, behavioral skills, and the discipline. This is the time. There's no other time. We're always fucking sitting waiting for another time to come. Oh, one day I'm going to be successful. One day I'm going to be this. One day I'm going to be that. Start right fucking now. Right now. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen with this podcast. I don't know. It might fucking never take off. This might be just what I'm doing forever. I might just set up a camera, yap to the fucking nobody, and that's it. I'll fucking still do it. This podcast, gym. I was thinking about this at work too. The podcast, the gym, meditation, learning are things I'm going to do forever. And I want to get mushroom growing into that and archery. But you fill your bad habits up with all these good ones and find things to do to fill your free time. Not necessarily just to fill it, but things you enjoy. Because let's be honest, we don't even enjoy alcohol. We enjoy the initial effects of alcohol. But the hangover, who the fuck enjoys a hangover? Nobody. Nobody's like, oh, I love this hangover. Let's do it again. No. You want to get drunk again. That's what you want. It's never about having fun. It's fun initially. The only things alcohol has ever helped me with, I think, that I could honestly say, is it's gotten me into situations where I wouldn't have put myself before because I was too socially anxious, too uptight. But the thing is, that's something you just need to work on. That's not something you drink away. That's my point. We're using alcohol as a crutch. And I don't want to see people do that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't care. I've already said no to my dad. I've said no to Blair. I've said no to everybody. Said no to my brother-in-law. I'm not doing it. Even if I go to a bar where everybody else is drunk, I'm going to fucking stay sober and study everybody. So if you fucking see me in a bar and you're drunk, I'm probably watching your ass. Like, damn, is this really how I look when I'm drunk? Like, oh, God. Because you're never fucking happy about how shit went the next day. You always have some kind of regrets. Even if it's the smallest regret. Like, damn, I shouldn't have drove. Yeah. Why the fuck would you do that? It's because you were drunk. Being drunk makes you do stupid ass shit. And I don't want to do that shit no more. Especially in your 20s, dude. I get this is the time we're supposed to be learning. Making mistakes, doing all that shit. And we could do that through these other vices of self-improvement. You know, working for an employer, hiking, educating yourself. You can learn all these things. And if you listen to like podcasts and shit, you're learning from other people's experiences. So those are experiences you don't have to have now. So the more experiences you gather, the better you can do your life because you have all this knowledge from everybody else that's going to help you along. That's why I love podcasts. Even if only one person watches this shit, I'm glad. And I love you for watching this shit. But I just love the act of doing it. It's like an art. And to make a good YouTube video, not just have good content in it, but to have good lighting, good microphone skills, good just everything. The ability to look something up quickly. It's all an art form. And it's not a traditional art that people look at. And that's why I like it. It's a unique art form. And I know I'm dark, but this is a fucking podcast. You don't need to see me. I'm about to check the time. God damn it. We did it again, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at 40 minutes. That 40-minute threshold is just like, it's like the perfect amount of time. It's enough to challenge you. Because by 5 minutes, you're already second-guessing yourself. Looking at yourself, can I do this? Having that doubt creep in your mind. But 40 minutes, it's not as easy as it looks. And it seems easy. That's why I like having more people. Like having Chance here or having Blair here. Both of them, ideally, because that's two more brains that bounce ideas out. Then I don't have to come up with everything. It makes everything easy. But I think Chance is moving away. So there's going to be a lot of solos, probably. A lot with Blair, probably. I don't know. Whoever else wants to get on. I don't really care. I'll talk to anybody. Ideally not now, because I don't know what I have. Probably COVID or something. Oh, hopefully I don't trigger some bullshit saying that. God damn it. Shit. I always worry. That's the problem, man. I hate that they censor shit. Because then you worry. You're like, goddamn, did I say something that they're going to fucking take my video down for? And I have a strike on my shit till like December. They like give you like 90-day strikes, dude. It's essentially putting a limit on your free speech. They're like, ooh, I'll take everything away from you. what they don't know is I'll start this thing over and over and over and over and over. I'll just keep making new emails, and then I'll fucking keep doing it. I'm not gonna fucking stop doing this shit. I love it. Even if YouTube never fucking works out, I'll just find somewhere else. There's no giving up. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. I just watched a video. Let's see. I'm gonna fucking shout them out. It's a pretty short video. It's about 4 minutes long. Yep. It's called Life in the Comfort Zone by Pointless Fiction on YouTube. Watch that shit. It shows you just how serious this shit is. Because if you keep pushing shit to the next day, to the next day, to the next day, to the next day, procrastination is a real fucking demon. Because you're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until one day you run out of time. And you're sitting there 70-something years old. You realize you didn't accomplish a goddamn thing you set out to accomplish. And you're just fucking rotting away. That's not the life I'm trying to live. Fuck that, dude. I'd rather die than do that. I'd rather just cut my losses right here and be like, all right, that's it. If I knew that was what's going to happen, even if I try 100% of my hardest and I don't make it, whatever that means, succeed, I want to say something about that too. But even if I don't succeed, if I've given it my 100% and I tried everything, I fucking tried, dude. It was better than anything. At least I fucking tried. That's all you can say. It's better to say you didn't try and you just wondered your whole life. But what I was going to say is, money doesn't really matter either. The American dollar doesn't matter. Just because, sure, we agree it's valuable now, but what's the next thing we're going to agree that's valuable? Because it's not going to be this forever. Just look at the crypto and how that shit almost took off. People are trying things all the time. And back when Comanches were fucking on the plains, horses were fucking commodities. At one point, raccoon, or I think it was badgers or beavers. Beavers were currency. Salt has been a currency. So it doesn't really matter what the fuck you have. Even if you have fucking trillions of dollars sitting in your bank account, that could be nothing tomorrow. And then maybe fucking shoes become a commodity. And however many shoes you are is how rich you are. It doesn't matter. Nothing's guaranteed. I realized that pissing today at work because we always hedge our bets. Even financially, I was like, oh, I hope I made... No, who cares? What if I made $1 million today and then next week it became useless because the economy collapsed or something else happens? Like, we never know what the fuck's going to happen. So it really doesn't matter to worry about, oh, am I going to make it here? I'm going to get this. Am I going to get that? Be right here. Do the best you can. And whatever happens from this point on will be a result of this. Not your past self. Not any of that shit. And that's what I meant by I know I've changed, because I would have drank all last week. I didn't touch a sip of alcohol. I just found other things to do. Weed, I may have smoked a little bit. But I didn't touch a sip of alcohol. And I'm proud of myself for that. And I'm going to continue not touching a sip of alcohol. I do count the weeks, but I know slowly it'll become like anything else that I've quit in my life. It's just going to become a distant memory. I feel fucked up. We're about to end this thing, though. Whoever supports this shit, honestly, thank you. I fucking am so appreciative of you. Even if you don't like it, you don't subscribe. Hopefully you do. But even if you don't, thank you for fucking watching this shit. Because this is all I fucking want to do. This is all I want to do in my life. Talk to people. Talk to myself. Realize things. Have fucking ideas. That's all I want. I like spreading ideas around and getting new ones. Fucking, it's like trading Pokemon cards for me. It's like trading ideas around. That's my fucking, it's the game I like to play. It's my favorite thing to do in life is to learn. was a weird sound. Sorry. I'm about to end this thing, though. I love you guys. Bye.